I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And it's going to make this to the 28th before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
He's
He's going to throw this one. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So he gained 11 on that play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, go!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Looking underneath here. Benson. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing now off the play action. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Hut.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. Claws red. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Looking at his fullback now. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Gain of 26 yards there. That's a Vegas first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Let's go.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Back to Jeanty. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blaster, stay. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Second down, looking for options. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Black, red, 38. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
60 Eagles, 60. Go check.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Bronco leading.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
On the stop. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football.
Let's go.
They have it 3rd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And the Raiders get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Blaster, 6. Hut.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that set may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Ready. 45. 1. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
6. Mega. Ready.
Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Yellow. 43. White. Black Ultra.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain. 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
White, blue, red, yellow, claws red. Black shot. Set.
To throw here on 1st down. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Check pitch. Ready.
Here's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he cuts it back right. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. By a man, he's in the clear. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. It's a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's is all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
He gets it headed right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 7.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Showing a little burst so far. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Check you, yellow. 52 blue. Check, go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are stopped and are going to have the football out beyond their own 30. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
On the jump. Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That one's out and cut on the head side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go, start.
Throw here, third down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. They really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The Chargers selected to try for the field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Field, black, 45. Right, right. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Stick, leather, drill, green, black, red. Set.
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The the Chargers start the second half with some needed points. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it 17 all.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Jeanty from the gun. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, but
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Set, cut.
This is Jeanty on second. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
It's complete. This is Bowers. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set, ready.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Green jack. Ready, ready. Blue, blaster, 6, mega. Drill, 52.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Avoid some trouble there. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders take a third-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, okay? You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Typical play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Panther 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
They'll run now on second down. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
44-yard line. Brings up third down.
Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 33.
Cowboy 80.
They give it to him again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Throwing off the play fake.
Second and 10. At the 32.
Caught along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
In the red zone now. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Ready, check, hurt. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it 8 yards, and it's third and goal.
8 yards.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
They'll go to him again. And this is going to end behind the line. Great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Raiders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Giving this to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. Yellow, 20, claws red. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the left side. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up Cam Hart.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
50-yard line.
Ready.
Handoff on 2nd and short. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or not, there's players ripping at it from both sides.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Brought by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Set, ready.
Throwing from his own end zone. Has a man on target to Thornton. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Man in motion here. Got to give to Genty. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now.
Back to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here we ready.
The play fake. He'll throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And This is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Number 89.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
On the play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders leading by 7. Here's Genty running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Another give here to Genty. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He's back to throw. He has room past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick
It's a
away.
gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now to throw. That one's good to McConkey. Running down the left side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Keeping it on the ground. He reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Back to that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. You're drawn up for it. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W